I'm Lucas, and I'm the TOEFL guy at Magoosh, and today is Tuesday. It is TOEFL Tuesday, so we're going to talk about the TOEFL. And specifically, this week's lesson is TOEFL reading and how to read faster on the TOEFL. Oh, this is a problem. So many students have this problem because on the TOEFL you only get 20 minutes for each text and question set. Most question sets are 14 questions on the text. They can also be 12 or 13. They're usually 14. So that means 14 minutes, if you spend 14 minutes on 14 questions, 1 minute per question, not much, right? That only gives you 6 minutes to read the text, which is 700 words. It's a long text. So many students have this problem. In fact, I just answered a question from a student yesterday who asked this same question. And here's some of the advice that I gave that student. There are a few things that you can do to go faster. First, experiment. Okay, if you have some time before your TOEFL, you should be trying different strategies. Don't just use the same strategy all the time. In the beginning, try some different strategies and find which one is fastest for you. Some students, for example, think it's a little easier to read the text first and then the questions. Usually, those are students who have trouble looking at the question and the text at the same time. They get confused and they lose time because they read the question 3 times and the text 2 times. If you have trouble with that, you can read the whole text first. Be sure you really understand it before you move to the questions. But more often, my favorite strategy, go to question 1 first. I've talked about this in other TOEFL Tuesday videos. I've talked about it many times. It's an important strategy. Go to question 1 first. Read question 1. Don't read the answer choices, just the question. Go back to the text and read from the beginning until you find the answer to question 1. And then go back to question 1, read the answer choices, and match the text to the answer choice. Then read question 2 and move on to the next part of the text and read more of the text until you find that answer and go back to question 2. That is an important strategy you should definitely try. Another strategy, read the first paragraph of the text, then the first line of the second paragraph, and then the first line of the third paragraph, and then the first line of the fourth paragraph. So you're only reading the first sentence of each paragraph. That way you get a rough idea of what the text is about, and then you do the same strategy I just mentioned. Go to question 1, read it, go back to the text. Question 2, go back to the text, etc. Another important strategy, skip the text. Go to question 1. Is it a vocabulary question? Yes? Answer it. Don't read the text. Just answer the question, because vocabulary questions are about vocabulary, not the text. Then go to the next question. Is it vocabulary? And continue and answer all the vocab questions first, then do the other questions and the text and the other strategies. Keep experimenting. Try different things. All right, next, another important thing. Predict the answer. When you look at the text and you look at the question stem, the two together should give you some idea of what the answer will be. And then you can go to the answer choices after you predicted and look for, in the A, B, C, D answer choices, your prediction, what you think it will be. If you have a prediction, then it means less time spent on wrong answers. Because nope, it does not match. Nope, it does not match. You can cross off answers faster when you have a prediction. Another thing, summarize. Meaning, don't get stuck on one word. Don't get stuck on one sentence. Think about the big meaning. What does the whole sentence mean, and what does the whole paragraph mean? Think about the bigger picture and don't get stuck on words or phrases. And finally, very important, read. Read a lot. Read every day. If you want to do well on TOEFL reading and on GRE reading or GMAT reading or SAT, ACT, any reading for any test, you need to read a lot. The more you read, the faster you will become. Read in English every day. And as you read more, you will become faster. I know it's simple advice, but it's so important I have to say it. All right, so there's some advice. If you keep practicing, keep reading, keep experimenting, you will become faster. Good luck, happy studying, and I hope to see you next Tuesday or at TOEFL.magoosh.com. See you later.